One sunny afternoon, a young boy approached his father with a question that had been on his mind. "Father," he asked, "what is the value of life?" The father paused, then smiled softly. He placed a hand on his son's shoulder and said, "If you truly wish to understand the value of your life, you must do exactly as I say." The boy nodded eagerly, curious about what his father had planned. The next day, the father returned home, holding a small, ordinary-looking stone. It was smooth and gray, no bigger than a potato, with faint streaks of white running through it. He handed it to his son. "Take this stone to the market and sit by the roadside," he instructed. "If anyone asks its price, simply hold up 2 fingers. Do not speak. And remember, bring the stone back home." The boy frowned, turning the stone over in his hands. It seemed plain, almost worthless, but he trusted his father and agreed to follow his instructions. Early the following morning, the boy walked to the busy market. The air buzzed with voices, carts rattled past, and the smell of spices filled his nose. He found a spot near a fruit stall and sat cross-legged on the ground, placing the stone in front of him. Hours passed. People hurried by, barely glancing at him or the stone. Just as he began to lose hope, an old woman, with a wrinkled face and a faded scarf, stopped. She squinted at the stone. "How much for this?" she asked, her voice raspy. The boy stayed silent, raising 2 fingers. The woman nodded. $2? Fair enough. I'll take it." The boy's eyes widened. He hesitated, then shook his head, grabbed the stone, and ran home. Breathless, he told his father. A woman offered $2. The father chuckled. "Now, take it to the museum," he said. The boy's confusion grew. A museum? But he obeyed. The museum was grand, with high ceilings and quiet halls filled with ancient artifacts. He stood nervously near a display of old coins. Soon, a man in a crisp suit noticed the stone. "What's the price?" he asked, adjusting his glasses. The boy raised 2 fingers. The man leaned closer, examining the stone. $200? Absolutely, I'll pay now." The boy stumbled back, shocked. He clutched the stone tightly and rushed home. "Father," he exclaimed. "Someone offered 200. The father's smile deepened. "One last place," he said. "Take it to the precious stone shop." The boy's heart raced. As he entered the shop later that day, glass cases glittered with jewels in every color. A shopkeeper rushed over, eyes locked on the stone. "Where did you find this?" he gasped. "It's incredibly rare." "Name your price." The boy, trembling, held up 2 fingers. The shopkeeper's face lit up. 20,000? Done. The boy nearly dropped the stone. Without a word, he bolted home. "They offered 20,000, he shouted, bursting through the door. His father calmly gestured for him to sit. "Do you understand now?" he asked. The stone never changed. Its value depended on where it was placed and who recognized its worth. The boy stared at the stone, silent. "Life is the same," his father continued. "You decide where to stand. You can be a $2 stone, a $200 stone, or a priceless treasure. Not everyone will see your value. Some will only ever offer $2. But that doesn't mean you're worth less. It means you're in the wrong place, surrounded by the wrong people." The boy thought of the busy market, the quiet museum, the shining shop. "But how do I know where to go?" he asked. His father's voice softened. "Look for those who see the diamond inside you. And remember, you can choose who surrounds you. You can walk away from those who only see $2. You can seek those who understand rare, beautiful things." He placed a hand on his son's heart. "Value yourself. Protect your worth. And when you find people who cherish you, hold on to them. They'll help you shine." The boy nodded slowly. For the first time, he saw the stone differently, not as a rock, but as something full of hidden possibilities. He realized his father wasn't just talking about money. It was about respect, love, and the courage to walk away from those who didn't see his true value. He thought of friends who'd mocked his dreams, teachers who'd overlooked him, and moments he'd doubted himself. Now, he understood. He didn't have to stay in the market. He could choose a better place. Years later, the boy now man kept that stone on his desk. It reminded him to surround himself with people who lifted him higher, who saw his strengths even when he felt weak. He learned to walk away from jobs that undervalued him, friendships that drained him, and places that made him feel small. He also remembered his father's final lesson. Just as he deserved to be seen, so did others. He made an effort to notice the hidden diamonds in people, the shy coworker with brilliant ideas, the quiet neighbor with a kind heart. By valuing them, he helped them see their own worth. Life, he realized, wasn't about where you started. It wasn't about the money you were born into, the color of your skin, or the mistakes you'd made. It was about choosing your path, your people, and your purpose. Some days were like the market, noisy, chaotic, unkind. But he knew he could always move. He could seek spaces where he was appreciated, where his heart felt light, where he grew into the best version of himself. And when he found those places, he bloomed like a rare stone finally seen for what it truly was.